I thought I'd drop in from copping while I'm shopping. Guys, I'm thinking I had a stroke. It looks like my lip is, hang on. I took a video last night with Rakim, and I'm sitting there going, how's it going? How'd you like the show? I think my pretty boy looks are over. I'm washed up at the age of 27. I'm gonna join the 27 club with Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix and Greg Allman. And I'm gonna say Mama Cass, but I think I'm wrong. Even Jesus made like 33. What's happening, everybody? It's your old pal Boogie Bob. Today is Sunday. Look at the watch. The show don't start for 3 or 4 more minutes. So go to the fridge, get yourself a soda or a drink. Go to the bathroom and get yourself some rubbers or some ointment. It's going to be a pretty risque show today. Pretty good. I ain't promising nothing now. But I believe around 3:45 there'll be a penis showed on this show today. Now don't hold me to it. That's the rumor. That's the scuttlebutt that I've been getting. Now I'm 60 years old and that's the first time I've ever said the word scuttlebutt. So put that in your journal. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. We're not starting the show until David Young. And I can't tell if he's here because I got my shades on. I can't see the screen. I know Rev's in there. I don't know anybody else. I think RJ's probably there. I can't see nothing. Don't say nothing, won't be nothing. Okay, you're like, well, Bob, we don't believe that you met Rakim last night. Well, me and Rakim are now very close friends. I think it's right here. It's not great, because again, my lip is all hanging over and I look crazy, but...
That's the R to the A to the K I am. If he wasn't, why would he say I am?
I actually made that video very short because a friend of mine went to the show, and he's an active rapper, one of the best rappers in New York City. And if you watch my first Rakim video, I let him meet him. I filmed him meeting him that time too, and even took him to the show. I think, yep, this is it. This is my friend who I actually met on my show live in Times Square. His name's Anton the Bump. He's phenomenal, and this is him. This is why I was only with Rakim for 3 seconds, because I really wanted Anton to network and get his music to him. This is great.
Just really don't get him spitting.
Look at them looking at each other's eyes. I can't do that. I'm not good at that.
Rock, he got bars. This kid got bars.
It went on for several more minutes. It went on for several more minutes. But when you're as big a fan as I am, you want that time for yourself. But this is me being selfless again because my friend is an active rapper. If you saw what he gave him, he actually gave him a business card, and on that business card is attached a key. But the key is not a key that opens doors. The key has a USB on the end of it. So you can insert it right into your computer and listen to his music. So we're hoping that Rakim got in the car or got home, emptied out his pockets, and put it in and played it. So we'll see. Hey guys, the Boogie Bob channel membership is back. You can click there to check out current perks. One of them is each person that joins today will get an autographed Boogie Bob penis picture. Now it's a very small picture. It's life size. Very, very small picture. So if you've ever wanted to have a wallet-sized picture of my penis autographed, in fact, I can't even fit Boogie Bob on there because it's a really small picture. I just fit Boog. I don't get the Boogie. I can get the B. Sometimes on a good day, if it's a really nice day out, I can get the Boog. But typically it's a Bo or a Boo. And let's start the show. Judging by my dope-ass graffiti watch, it looks like it's time for the show. Thank you everybody for tuning in, all 18 of you. Guys, I used to have 5,000 people in here. Now I've slipped so far down the ladder, I've only got 18. But as long as Rob H is here, I don't care. Is Rob H here today? Oh, there he is. As long as Rob H is here, that's all I care about. Look, hey, they're finally going to get Joe Biden sometime in the next 6 years. How Joe benefited from Hunter's deals. I've told you this before, if he's guilty, lock him up. That goes both ways. Guys, I'm not going to start the show until Tom Schlemmer's here today. If he doesn't come, there's no show. If he comes, we're going to do the show. Oh, shit, there he is. Perfect timing. Tom Schlemmer, my main man, God bless you and your entire family. We love you here, brother, and we thank you for dropping by today. This is a Post scribe. Now, I think a scribe is a writer for the Post. I don't know why they just don't put Post writer, but Post scribe hitting home. Nothing has been done, little has been done after the Post scribe was attacked. I'm going to assume that's the attacker, but that could be racist. That could be racist right there. Maybe she's the attacker. I don't know. Maybe she attacked the Post writer. I don't know. Usually when they put a real small, crappy, grainy picture, it's the alleged culprit. I said alleged, because you ain't suing me. I worked hard for my $48 in the bank, and you ain't getting it. I want to dedicate today's show to Reggie Ray. Does anybody know who Reggie Ray is? I bet Tom Schlemmer knows who he is. RJ don't know who the hell he is. And if Ambrose is here, Ambrose is going to say, yeah, I know who he is, because Ambrose is the quickest in the game. M-Wall. I'm not starting the show until M-Wall's here, and M-Wall's here, thank God. 17-1 odds, pretty good. Pretty good. By the way, I've got my thick-ass glasses on today, so I can see y'all very clear. Hi, M-Wall. I love you, M-Wall, and I thank you for always having my back. Who's Reggie Ray? RJ says it's an American. He is an American hero. Reggie Ray was arrested yesterday and got out right away. I believe it was bail. If you have not been following the Alabama throwdown at the hoedown, the dock, the riverfront fistfight, where 6 white guys and a couple white girls jumped a black man for doing his job. And the black man threw his hat in the air, and here comes some brothers come running. And they whooped their ass. This one white lady in a red dress. By the way, I'm gonna be putting the whole video up. I've scoured the internet. Every inch of the internet. Last night I flew to Nairobi because I didn't know how the internet worked, so I went to Nairobi to get some footage. that I could have just downloaded from my bedroom. I'm going to be putting up in chronological order the fight, how it happened, who got arrested, when, where, interviews, parodies. It was good to see. I don't like violence. I don't put violence on my channel. I will this time, gleefully. Reggie Ray is the guy who started swinging the chair. I don't care if you get mad at me or not, I was cheering for him. Hit them! And when he hit the lady, he was crossing the line. But I was like, smack her again. My bad, my bad. He shook the folding chair, started cracking people. By the way, there was 7 cops right there when he did it. The cops had already came and squashed it, and brothers were still pissed off, so they started swinging. Yeah, he's the guy who started smacking people with the chair. Reggie Ray was arrested last night. He's the 5th or 6th person arrested. One of the white women was arrested. 4 or 5 of the white guys were arrested. Now that they are known to have been using the N-word, it is a hate crime. It is one of the most viral videos of the year. And I know Bone Man was jumping up and down cheering. I was at home cheering. I'm going to put the whole video together tonight. I want you guys to watch it. Hell hath no fury like a brother scorned. He was just doing his job. They jumped him, and they jumped the wrong one on that day. They probably got away with it in Alabama for a long time. We'll jump him. The sheriff's my cousin. Ain't nothing going to happen. Well, he jumped him, and they got their asses whooped. And Shorty in the red dress came over there and started trying to hit brothers. And hey, man, what's happening? And the black dudes was like, I'm not hitting her. I'm not hitting her. But all of a sudden, the African-American women was like, I'll hit her. Fighting is not a laughing matter. But listen, if you see how it started and how it ended, I support how it ended. Call me a bad person. Times Square stock photo victim banking on lawsuit. Oh boy. Guys, if you don't know, if you're not a big YouTuber like me, a stock photo is, let's say, a photo that you go on the internet and you say, I really want to have a photo of the Rakim concert. So you scour the internet and you say, I sure wish I had a picture of Rakim live from the show last night, but I can't find one. Oh, here's one. Boogie Bob took from my 4th row seats. I like that photo. Well, that would be a stock photo that I would get paid if someone used it. Now, that's just a photo I took off my video. Here's another one. Not great. If I had my camera, whoops, cancel. If I had my camera, I could have took some amazing pictures, but I'd rather shoot the video. I'm a big-time YouTuber. Did you guys check out the video? It's an hour long of Rakim. So this person used stock photo. Let's see what's going on here. A Harlem businessman claims his rep was ruined after an old photo of him talking on his cell phone was used with news stories connected to the stunning collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. Listen, if you're wrong, hey girl. Double whammy, hey shorty. Oh, you quit. What was I saying? Something about Scorpio? I don't know. If you're wrong, allegedly, you have repercussions. I'm embarrassed and humiliated that they used my picture on this so-and-so because you want to get your mental anguish. Did you guys see this girl? She went viral. She's the tennis beer chug girl. 2 years ago, she got on camera chugging a beer in the stands, so she came back this year. She did it again, and now she is a social media sensation. Some guys dig a ditch their whole life. They dig their calluses to the bone. They bring home a paycheck just enough to pay rent and for food. This girl's pretty fine and she got a nice set of cleavage, so she drinks a beer and now she's a millionaire. 7.37 seconds. You know it's bad when they start cutting the seconds in half. 7.37 seconds of fame. She first went viral in 2021 for guzzling a Heineken on the Jumbotron. Kevin Spacey ran down and said, "Not interested." Not interested. Water deal. Rose Titanic coat forbid. Her coat will go on. That's a takeoff on the song. An overcoat worn by Kate Winslet in the Titanic is up for auction. Who gives a shit? Where are you going to put it? Hi guys, welcome to my bachelor pad. Did you see Kate Winslet coat? Look at it, guys. It's from the Titanic. It's definitely a six-figure coat, said the CEO of the auctions. Starting bid is $100,000. Hi guys, welcome to my bachelor pad. Check out the coat. Now we can't watch TV because I can't afford one, or a couch. I want everyone to sit on the floor of my bachelor pad and look at the coat that I spent every penny on, because I'm a moron. Looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy, and my only worry was for Christmas what would be my toy. I'm not going to do the rape stories today. I can't. I'm not doing it. Can't make me. It's the Boogie Bob show. I want to dedicate this show once again to all the men, women, children, and animals of Hawaii. This woman has lost everything, but she has her cat. And I think she is probably very, very grateful to have her cat. As of the show, as of the media today, 98 people dead in Hawaii. That number is expected to double or triple. Some neighborhoods are completely charred, and they're not going to just see there's a body. They're going to see ash and bone and have to figure it out. It's going to take a while to get the numbers. As of yesterday, it was 80 dead. Today it's like 98 and climbing. This is hell on earth, folks. That used to be a beautiful stretch of Hawaii. This is pretty cool, though. The Miracle Church is unsinged. A beloved Catholic church in Lahaina was wiped out. It's gone. Is miraculously still standing and unscathed after devastating wildfires ripped through Maui, while the rest of the historic town was completely incinerated. That breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. People were trapped. They ran and jumped into the ocean, where many drowned. Plastics heart attack. This might make your heart skip a beat. Microplastics commonly found in food packaging and paints have now been discovered in the human heart for the first time. Scientists from Beijing, I'm not saying nothing, analyzed the heart tissue of 15 patients who underwent cardiovascular surgery. According to the study, that wasn't right what I said. Just because they're from Beijing doesn't mean they're not as prolific at science as the rest of the world. I apologize for any of my Boogie Bob bunch that I may have offended there by rolling my eyes when I said Beijing scientists. I apologize. That wasn't right. I take it back. E-bike fire kills senior. Okay, so the number one thing that I talk about on this show, that I've talked about on the Boogie Bob show, is more than anything, I say stay out of the green. That's the walkways on the street because you'll get hit. Number 2 is the subways. Someone steps on your shoe, don't say shit. Someone shoots heroin next to you, you be like this. Oh, it's a nice hypodermic, sir. I enjoy the, you don't say nothing. Number 3 is these e-bikes. I can't tell you how many deaths I have covered because of these batteries. You're at home sleeping, you're on the 5th floor, your neighbor on the 1st floor has one of them electronic bikes. He's got it plugged in, he's asleep, and the shit blows up. Catches on fire and burns the whole place down. Another one. I feel like DJ Khaled. And another one. A 93 years old. You live 93 years, so who knows what kind of shit you had to go through in your life to make 93. I don't even want to do 93. I'm 60. Give me 70. Give me 70. I'll take it. That means I gotta do a whole lot in the next 10 years. I gotta figure out how to make that happen. I've looked on the internet and there's absolutely there's no manual. A 93-year-old woman was killed in a Queens fire that may have sparked by a e-bike battery, according to the fire department and authorities. The victim, Cam Maiku, I like her name, Cam Maiku, was found unconscious on the 2nd floor in Ozone Park. The FDNY says she was taken to Jamaica Hospital where she succumbed to her injuries. Typically what happens is the smoke inhalation. If the smoke doesn't choke you or kill you, it's the hot fumes that suck down and rip out your whole trachea and your lungs. If anybody knows Sofia Vergara's phone number, it's really important that I talk to her. Now she's a little old, long in the tooth for old Boogie Bob's usual, but I do need to talk to her. She's got to be at least 40-something. I tell all my ladies, I go, baby, I really like you. But you know when you're 25, it's a wrap. They go, I know, baby, I know. Bria's 27. I kept her around. I gave her a 2-year bonus. Jessica's 28. I gave her a 3-year cushion. But I said at 30, it's over. Hey, did you watch the Boogie Bob show yesterday? No, he's a creep. Boogie Bob's a creep. So you guys see the mobile homes parked on the side of the road, or the tents? This is a new one. This guy got an old ass limo. He got a limo and put a tent in the middle of the damn door. Hey girl, want to go back to my place? Oh yeah, daddy, I'll go. Come on in. Where do you live? I live right here at this limo. Ooh, it's nice. It's like 20 foot long. I keep the TV down there, and up here by the driver's seat is where I keep the refrigerator. Another luxury hotel for migrants. This is a story only Rev knows about. I put up my migrant video. Me and Bria had a date. It started raining, and we just walked under an awning on 8th Avenue. I got her on the train. What am I gonna put her in an Uber? Are you crazy? I got her on the train. I think I paid the $2.50 for the fare, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm walking home, and I walk by the Row Hotel. And the Row Hotel, guys, is the Migrant Hotel right here, a couple blocks from me. It holds 5,000 people. I think it has 500 rooms, and they say it holds 5,000 people. You got 10 people per room. Anyways, so all I did was I broke out my this, and I said, hey guys, look at this. This is a Migrant Hotel. No public, nobody from the public could stay there. Strictly for migrants, it's completely full. And I was, thank God, kind and compassionate, as I always am. And a young kid wrecked his bicycle right on my camera. Anyways, I didn't think much of it. I threw it up somewhere, on YouTube or Facebook or something. And Rev, if I did throw it up as a short or as a video, would you throw it up? So my sister calls me from California. She says, Bobby, I'm watching your video, but it's not on your thing. It's on some guy's Facebook. I go, what are you talking about? The migrants? I go, oh, the African ones from last week. She said, no, these are Spanish ones at the Row Hotel. I go, what? I go, I'm not even in that video. I was just walking. She said, I recognize your voice. I said, oh my God. She said, Bobby, this guy stole your video. What do you mean? Well, it's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. So I go there. Guys, my videos usually get 1,000 views, 400 views, whatever. It's got 16,000. Oh, now it's 20,000, over 20,000. Not views, comments. Comments. By the video that I shot, this guy stole it. By the way, I hit him up. He was very nice. I said, dude, if you're going to take my videos, at least, ask. Now, I did not want credit for this video because of the 20,000 comments, every single one of them was horrible. Fuck those people, send them back, bunch of wetbacks, they're losers, the guy filming this is an idiot. What is he talking about? God bless them. You voted for a Democrat, you're a piece of shit. 20,000 people calling me a piece of shit. It's actually funny if you could, Rev, if you could just post the Facebook link. The guy says, look, I'm really sorry. I've never had a video go viral. He puts, he's got, it's like I don't want to say it's a Trump website, but it's a very, very right-leaning website. 20,000 comments about how I'm a piece of shit because I love my fellow man. I'm really glad I didn't turn the camera around and show myself. You look like a liberal, you piece of garbage. 20,000 comments. Not one. I read for an hour. I didn't even read one that said, "Oh, God bless them." Not one. I said while I was filming it, "God bless these people. I hope them well. I'm glad they're here, and I pray." You're praying for these people? All these so-called Christians. You're praying for those pieces of crap? Now you finally see what we're dealing with in Florida and Texas. Rev says if you want to check it out, if you have Facebook, just click that link right there. You're going to be shocked. 20,000 comments about what a piece of shit I am because I care about my fellow human beings. I'm a bad person. And everything in me wanted to type, "You pieces of shit. How dare you? I shot the video, but I didn't." Because I know 20,000 people against little old me, I'd be crushed. I'd be crushed. Now, unfortunately, we live in a world where people take advantage of horrific things. I haven't even read it yet, but murder to accessory jewelry inspired by Gilgo. Are you telling me that they have jewelry now inspired by the murder victims? I don't like it. Rest in peace, but peace is spelled P-I-E-C-E. Models show off jewelry. That Long Island company based on Gilgo Beach killings include alleged Rex Heuermann's victims, Amber. I don't like it. Duran Duran. You like Duran Duran? Simon Le Bon. Founding Duran Duran member Andy Taylor. He's a guitarist. Said that a breakthrough cancer drug has extended his life for 5 years. I went to Thailand. I came home. My cat, Fluffy, had a growth on his nose bigger than mine. He had this huge thing right here. Cancer. I didn't know nothing about it. Took him to the doctor. He says, "Bobby has cancer." I go, "Is there anything I can do?" He said, "You can do chemo." I go, "Well, I don't want to put him through. I don't want to put her through anything like that. He says it'll prolong her life a year. I did it. It was pills he gave. She did lose a lot of weight, but I was able to give her dignity in her death. I've had 4 of my cats die of cancer. Cancer is a piece of shit. I'd like to punch cancer in the face. Boogie Bob, I like your show, but I don't condone you wanting to punch cancer in the face. What did cancer do to you besides take your mom? Rex Heuermann, this alleged, I'm going to say it, killer. Alleged to have killed 11 people, maybe as many as 20, because there's looking into cases in Atlantic City, South Carolina, Las Vegas. Rex Heuermann's family revealed the mess left behind after authorities tore through his house. When they do a search warrant for something like this, they're going to go through everything. They're not going to say, oh, don't touch his grandma's diary. They're going to rip it open, look inside, look for paint. They're going to tear it apart. You got old videotapes? They're going to pull them apart, crack them open. That's what they do. They look for anything. President Obama. Young Obama's gay fantasies. Uh-oh. Ex-president, not that there's anything wrong with that. Ex-president Barack Obama wrote of his own androgynous mind and making love to men daily, but in the imagination, according to a redacted portion of a now notorious 1982 letter. The letter to his then girlfriend recently resurfaced in regards to homosexuality. I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, he wrote to Alex McNear, an Obama rep. Hearing this, Donald Trump said he's a queer. That's not good. That wasn't funny. I did have a joke yesterday that I thought was funny. You know, Jay Leno and those guys, you got these jokes, they go. I love the LGBTQ plus community, and you're welcome here. And I think in the 70s, 80s, 90s, even 2000s, the word queer was a negative connotation. In high school, you played Smear the Queer and stuff. Now, the LGBTQ plus community has embraced the word queer. Every march, every rally I go to, they say, we're here, we're queer, get used to it. So, LGBTQ stands for queer plus. So it wasn't a homophobic slur that I made. But I did write a funny joke yesterday, and I want to read it to you now. I'm not reading it, I'm just going to make it up. I didn't have a good delivery, but I think it's pretty good. With some work. Jay Leno had a whole staff that helped him out. Guys, this is really horrible what's going on in Hawaii. We've lost a lot of people, many homes, and it's going to cost billions of dollars. When told about the horrible fires in Hawaii, Donald Trump said, we need to focus on America first. Okay, what do you think? Not bad, right? Need a little work. I feel really bad about what happened in Hawaii, but we need to focus on America. Not the country of Hawaii. It says here, last night there was a show at the Lincoln Center. Last night at the Lincoln Center, the greatest rapper of all time, Rakim Allah, some call him the GOAT, some call him the rap god, was performing. After the show, he met one of his idols, YouTuber Boogie Bob, where they conversed and traded pleasantries.
We got lit. We got lit. Come out here. That's the R to the A to the K-I-M. If he wasn't, why would he say I am?
What was unusual, though, is when I walked up and said, "Hey, Bob!" He said, "Hey, Bob." You don't believe me? Watch the shit. And by the way, that's my tagline. Every time I see him, I say, "I'm the R to the A to the K I am." And he says, "If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?" Actor missed exhibit on him. A British artist who recreated an exhibition in homage to actor Pedro Pascal was left disappointed when the actor visited the gallery only to find out it was closed. I don't know who this actor is. I don't know much about British actors. But you make this huge exhibit honoring, let's say, Obama. And your dream, obviously, is for him to see it. And Obama comes and you're closed. Pity the bloody tears of Dracula. We just did a Dracula story 2 days ago. From Poland. Vlad the Impaler, believed to some to be the inspiration for the legendary vampire Dracula. Also Nefertiti, I think was his other one. I don't know. May have suffered from a condition that caused him to shed tears of blood. Now, dude, when they start talking about this shit when it was over 800 years ago, I call cap. I think they're lying. How do they know? Looking to learn more about his life of the savage ruler, researchers from Italy's University. I did it again. First I besmirched China, now I'm besmirching Italy. No wonder I can't grow my channel. I besmirched. Looking to learn more about the life of the savage ruler, researchers from Italy. I did it again. Obtained 3 letters written by Vlad Dracula in Transylvania in 1457. I was in high school back when this happened, so I don't know. And again in 1475, where he addressed leaders of the city of Sibuhi over tax collections and over other issues. Using a non-damaging technique known as ethylene vinyl acetate, the researchers harvested proteins and peptides from the letter. It was written on rag paper. You couldn't go to Staples and buy a bunch of them. You had to make the letters by carving wood panels and Lionel Richie. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? 'Cause I wondered how you've been. I wonder where you're at. Those are not the right ones. Lionel Richie canceled shows at Madison Square Garden. Sold out show. He canceled it. You know, people would die. By the way, I saw Lionel Richie many, many years ago. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? He's singing that, and I'm like yelling, "Get there! How could they do that to you, Lionel?" You know, I paid my dues to make it. Yes, you did, brother. You sure did. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. You be you, Lionel. I love you the way you are. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No, don't fake it, brother. You're solid. I was crying like a little bitch because I love him so much. His music touches my heart. Him and probably Mary J. Blige are the only two that really just rip my guts out. I go to Mary J. Blige, I cry, my eyes bleed. I'm wiping my eyes. And I'm doing it because all my homies are sitting beside me or behind me, and I'm like trying to do this where they can't see me. I'm going like this. I bring napkins and the whole 9 yards. Go to Mary J. Blige. She starts saying, "Let's get it started." I can't. I don't know why I can't. Anyways, Lionel Richie canceled the show because of weather. I've never even heard of this before. It's in Madison Square Garden, which is inside, bro. Water is greater than earth, wind, and fire. That person should be fired. First of all, Lionel Richie wasn't in Earth, Wind, and Fire, you moron. He was in the Commodores. Water is greater than earth, wind, and fire for Lionel Richie. That's just horrible. Whoever wrote that should be fired and punched in the face. Sorry. He canceled his sold-out Saturday Madison Square Garden show with Earth, Wind, and Fire. Now it makes more sense. An hour after it was set to begin. Oh, he already canceled it an hour after it was set to begin. So the show's supposed to go on 8 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, he goes, the show's canceled. You're all standing there by the stage. The singer said he was unable to fly in from Boston due to rain, angering over 20,000 fans who sat there waiting for him to show up. Some spent hundreds of dollars on tickets and hotels. You better change that to thousands. There was a lot of anger. A pediatric nurse who paid $170 for nosebleed seats. Donald Trump quickly grabbed the microphone and said, I blame Joe Biden. I don't know why would you blame Joe Biden for Lionel Richie not showing? That's just stupid. Brooklyn pet owner. She's a pet shop. She flees destroyed city. You know what I say? Bye. I'm not even going to read it. I don't care. Cop in a gal pal choke. Guys, if you're a cop, even if you're not a cop, please don't choke your gal pal. An off-duty Brooklyn cop has been charged and arrested for choking his girlfriend, Ellis Samuel Samboy. That's a great one. Ellie Samuel Samboy, 28, assigned to the 83rd Precinct in Bushwick. Oh boy. After the argument with the victim turned physical. Samboy allegedly grabbed the victim's arm, forced her out of the house, left her with scratches and bruises in the neck area. He should be arrested. Don't give him any breaks. Arrest his ass. Guys, I'm 60 years old. I'm very, very happy to say that only one time, well, twice, have I ever been in a fist fight with a girl. Once was in 4th grade. She whooped my ass. And the second time was on 57th Street when I was with my girlfriend at McDonald's. And this girl comes up, and my girlfriend's at the counter ordering. I'm standing back, minding my own business. And this girl comes up, sticks her arm in my girlfriend's backpack, and she's digging around in there. My girlfriend's like, I'll have the, and I'm looking at this lady. The lady turns around and looks at me and goes, and I go, who are you shushing? Your arm is in my girlfriend's backpack. And me and the girl got in a fist fight. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'd like to say I won. It was pretty close. Oh, she was, because I was trying to hold her. I was being a Karen. I was holding her for the cops. She was kicking and screaming. And anyways, I ended up robbing her. She left Tiffany, a silver writing instrument, a pen from Tiffany, and a jacket, which I wore that brand new jacket. She had been boosting and stealing from stuff all over. She had a jacket from like Nordstrom's. Very, very, very nice jacket. $380 jacket. I wore that shit for 3 years. I robbed her. She was just lucky to get out of there. But I've never ever raised my hand in anger. Ever. I was in an abusive relationship where the girl used to punch me in the face. 1981. I was we're having sex a couple times a week. I can get punched in the face a few times and still like her. 1981. Union Square riot victims seek vengeance. Vengeance is mine, saith this guy. These are the kids that were out of line. They were kicking in his door, stealing all his candy. And looks like his Doritos are upside down. Sir, what happened here? The kids came in and turned up my Doritos. Pardon me? They turned all my Doritos upside down, sir. Shelley Smith, a 1970s supermodel. I've never heard of her. If you've heard of her, get in the comments. I don't know who she is. Shelley Smith, a 1970s supermodel, returned to acting in her early 80s. In the early 80s. I apologize. She turned to acting when she's in her 80s? Nothing wrong with that. She's died at the age of 70. So the math would not have worked out. Smith died August 8th in Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital after falling ill and falling into a coma caused by a cardiac arrest. She was born in 1952 in Princeton, New Jersey. She graduated from Connecticut. She launched her modeling career in the 70s, landing the cover of Harper's Bazaar. Very nice. Being featured in Vogue, Mademoiselle, Glamour. She made a small screen debut in 1979 in the quick-witted Wall Street law clerk in the movie The Associates. I don't know that she did much in the acting. I don't know why that would be the lead of their thing. Kanye West and his wife. Kanye's about to make a big comeback. Guys, the guy was worth $6 billion with a B. $6 billion. His Yeezys were the biggest selling shoe in the last decade. He first had them with like Nike, then he switched over to Adidas. He was making a killing there and at the Gap, and then he went on his anti-Semitic rant. Lost it all. I mean, the poor guy's down to $1 billion now. I don't know how he's going to survive. He lost Kim, he lost his 4 kids, and he gained this one. I wouldn't even date this one. No offense, I'm sure she's a great girl, but she's just as strange as he is. I hope that he comes out, if he's bipolar or whatever, I hope he comes out a bigger, better person. You cannot be that rich and have that much money and be hate-filled. Why wouldn't you dedicate all your time to being good and kind? It's Sunday. Sunday. It's fun day, but don't go. I'm going to take you around the world. Billy's in the house. Hi, Billy. How are you? Everybody say hi to Billy. Colleen's in the house. Arjan. Is Arjan in here? Did someone say hi to Arjan? Hi, Arjan. We're going to take you to Italy first. I'm going around the world. Now, I went around the world in college. It wasn't what I thought it was. In Craigslist, it said it would be a lot of fun. It was not. Also, I assumed when I read the ad in Craigslist to go around the world, I assumed it was with a woman. Not a biker from Houston. I did not see that coming. Italy. A portion of Italy's coastal Via dell'Amore, Path of Love. So you learn stuff on this. If you're at a party next week and you want to sound smart, you say to somebody, boy, I'd sure like to go on the Via dell'Amore. They're like, what? You say, oh, that's Path of Love in Italy. You'll sound smart, believe me. He's been temporarily reopened after 12 years after it closed due to a landslide. I don't care. Australia, Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is considering creating a public holiday if the nation's women's soccer team wins the World Cup. I believe they beat Sweden. They beat somebody, France, or I think it's England and Australia that will be in the cup. Can you imagine? Australia, the woman, we win the World Cup. We won it twice back to back. The women's, no one gives a crap. Although I do have a great video. One of my early YouTube videos, I went down and watched the women celebrate. I filmed the women, the World Cup. I went down. I didn't know shit. I didn't know any of the women. I just knew they were on the floats, and I was like, hey girl, film them. I wasn't the seasoned YouTuber that I am now. I was shit, which is about the same. Not the same. But if Australia's women's, I hope they win now. I hope they win now. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese is considering creating a public holiday if the nation's women's soccer team wins the World Cup. Hey Jim, what are you doing Monday? Oh, I'm not working. It's World Cup Women's Day. Remember when they won 8 years ago? It's a national holiday. Japan, the port town of Onomichi was criticized after distributing flyers to pregnant women advising them on how to please their husband once they gave birth. I don't see the problem. I'm not being sexist. I don't see the problem. Some The suggestions included giving them massages. I think men and women should give each other massages, especially a prostate massage. Including giving them massages, preparing them daily lunch, and handling the child care and housework. Oh, they're being a little misogynist here. Mayor Yukihiro Hiranati issued an apology saying the flyers were not in line with the sentiments of pregnant women. I do see a problem with that. You're gonna tell the women, hey, hey guys, if you have a baby and you're sore, just give him blowjobs. That's basically what they're saying. Please the man, forget about you. How about you let the lady relax and recuperate? I think probably, I don't have kids, but I think raising children would be a very, very, very difficult job. All my ladies got kids. Antarctica. We haven't been to Antarctica in quite a while. A newly discovered of species, a sea monster. Now I saw the pictures. If you guys haven't seen it, just type in sea monster. It'll come right up. It's got 20 arms on this thing. It's like a squid, but it's got all these pointy ass tentacles. A newly discovered species of sea monster with 20 arms is living in the murky deep. It is believed to be related to the starfish and the sea cucumber and can live up to 6,500 feet beneath the ocean surface. Marine biologists have named the Antarctic strawberry feather star. It's a long ass name. It's called the Antarctic strawberry feather star. Marine biologists have named it the Antarctic strawberry feather star since it's shaped like the fruit. Thailand, been twice. Always said I would move there. I love me some Thailand. One night in Bangkok, make a man humble. A landmark in Bangkok known as the Robot Building is under renovation, and conservationists are calling for the preservation of the unique design. The structure resembles a giant robot and consists of stacks of cubes, large bolts, antennas, and windows that resemble cartoonish eyes. My shorty! Hi, my shorty. I'm on my live. You know I'm on my live. I got 6,000 people in here. Why aren't you in my live so people can say hi to you? Alright. So I should just sit here in the chair for the next 9 hours? You got it. Alright. Great news, guys. Maria's coming, and she'll be here in the next 9 hours, so I should just sit here like a little loser douchebag. Sound good? She's the worst. When she says, I'm on my way. The structure resembles a giant robot. Show's over. It's ruined. Maria's ruined another show. Why do I put up with her? I don't know. Oh, maybe that's why. One night at Bria makes a grown man humble. She's a wonderful person. Great mother. Great girlfriend. She's just not good at time management. You guys know I'm a player. I need to be moving around, hollering at Shorty. She can't tie me up and make me sit here for 10 hours. Alright, anybody watch the, I'm not doing it. The most explosive feud is on The Real Housewives. I think this is from New York. Bethany Frankel is back, bigger than ever. I don't know why she'd be back. Bethany Frankel went on to be a multi-millionaire with her skinny drink and some of those things she did. Bethany versus Bravo. I'm not doing it. Hey guys, you like Elvis? If you like Elvis, you can have this. It actually lights up. I actually like the thing. And there's a whole bunch of different Elvises. Elvis the Pelvis. Shines bright. The man, the legend, the king. It's a tribute tower. Could be yours right now for 3 payments of $40. So for $120, you get yourself a little crappy statue of Elvis. By the way, I like Elvis. Sex probe of priest. Ooh, we're getting salacious. I predicted that by 4 o'clock I would show you a penis on here, but there's no pictures. Sex probe of priest took team to Italy. Oh boy. I already don't like where this is going. Police in Mobile, Alabama are investigating a defrocked priest over claims that he had been grooming a recent high school graduate before the pair ran off to Italy. Alex Crow, 30, is on the run with an 18-year-old grad student. Okay, he's 18? Nah, that's not good. He's 18. He's a grown-ass man. Am I wrong? I mean, it's still certainly not good. I'm not condoning it. But I don't know if there's a legal thing here. I don't know. 18-year-old graduate of McGill Tulane Catholic High School, where he spoke in theology classes. Savior frees Jaws. This time it was the shark that needed rescuing. A brave Florida scuba diver freed a shark from a large hook in its mouth that had become ensnarled on a fishing line to an artificial reef. The video of the daring, that takes balls. You're gonna get up there, you can't tell the shark, yo, hey, chill, I'm gonna take the hook out, don't bite me. You're trying to help the shark and he's trying to bite your damn hand off. Taz Fidel, a scuba instructor for under pressure divers, came face to face with the struggling nurse shark off of John Beasley. I don't know. It took the hook out of his mouth. I don't know. Here's a whole thing about the deals with the TV sharks come back to bite us. This is Shark Tank. There's Jamin Johns. There's Barbara, what's her face, Corcoran. There's Mr. Wonderful. There's some nerdy dude. I don't know. The biggest thing ever that went on Shark Tank, believe it or not, I think the biggest money thing was Scrub Daddy, which is a sponge. Hey girl. But the biggest thing they missed out on was the Ring camera. The guy went on the Ring camera, they all said no. And that thing has made like $8 billion. Alright. A body lays outside for 25 hours. Guys, when you're walking around in New York City, you see people laying on the sidewalks all the time. I always try my best, without infringing on them, to see if they're alive. Body lay outside in the West Village. His corpse lay unnoticed for 25 hours outside the West 13th Street building. The body of Patrick Mullins was discovered in a rear courtyard by a dog walker who called 911. It's a shame he was out there like that. I think it's a terrible way for someone to die. I hope that whoever he was, he found peace and solace in his departure. Mullins said had been last seen the day earlier. Management never informed tenants about the incident. Guys, honestly, I think there are streets where I can go lay down right now and people are going to walk by for hours. They're not going to know. They're not going to know. They're just going to say, oh, look at that guy laying over there. I'm not doing it. Guys, you're a proud U.S. Marine, or you know someone who's a proud U.S. Marine, you can buy yourself this military bag, much like mine, that I got for $19. $19. Well, you can trade out the badges, so you can get the you can get the U.S. Air Force, the Army, the Coast Guard. You can change it up, and this could be yours for 3 easy installments of $40. So if you want yourself a $120 backpack that you can get for 12 bucks on Instagram, you know where to go. I'm just going around the dial. "50 Years of Fright." I told you that the director, famous director of The Exorcist, has died. I don't want to even If you need me, guys, I'll just be sitting here for the next 9 hours. I could literally lay on the ground here for 9 hours. Ain't no one gonna say nothing. Bria's gonna walk up and like tap me with her foot and go, "Hey, babe, babe, you want to go to Dave and Buster's, babe?" Well, babe, if you're just gonna sleep, can I get your wallet and we'll go to Dave and Buster's? Let's do it. Today, everybody gets an astroscope. Everybody gets their horoscope today because I don't have the wheel of steel. Brought to our friend Sally Brompton from the Daily Horoscopes of the New York Post. Leo, a new moon is in your sign in the midweek will encourage you to make the kind of plans that other people say are foolish at best and impossible at worst. You won't care in the slightest, though. In fact, you will have a huge amount of fun proving them wrong. It's always fun to prove your protractors wrong. Virgo, I had a coach in high school. This is a true story. He said, "Bob, you'll never be able to slam dunk a basketball. You just don't have the legs for it or the physique for it. You're 6'2", but you'll never be able to slam a basketball." So I took that whole summer and I worked every single day and I stretched and I learned how to jump and I learned how to stretch and I learned how to palm the ball. You know what? He was right. I can't slam a basketball. Virgo, you won't be the life and soul of the party over the next few days, but that's okay. If social activities leave you cold, then take yourself away to a place far from the noise of the crowd where you can be at one of your thoughts, with one of your thoughts. I don't care. Libra, you won't lack for confidence this week, and when the moon is new on the 16th, you will find yourself streets ahead of your rivals. The more some jealous colleagues question your methods, the more you will delight in pushing boundaries and breaking rules. Scorpio, that's me. Did you guys see the video I put up of my friends Melly Mel and Scorpio? Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's my girlfriend. My fine-ass girlfriend. Did you guys see the video? They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. I don't know if you have friends in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Melly Mel on the right, Scorpio on the left.
Guys, two of my dear friends are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's Scorpio on the left, that's Melly Mel on the right, from the Furious Five. Anyway, Scorpio sent me this video last night in honor of the 50th anniversary of hip-hop. This is them doing their classic, The Message. I think you're going to like the remake. He asked me to post it. I'm posting it. I hope you'll enjoy.
Broken glass everywhere. People pushing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, I can't take the noise. Got no money to move out.
I want everybody to join in on the chorus.
In the back, junk is in the alley with a baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with the torture repossessed my car.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep it going under. A newspaper burns in the sands and the headline reads, "Man destroys man." Extra, extra, read all the bad news at war with peace and everybody would lose. Scorpio. By the way, Rev just put up the link if you guys want to check that out. It's a brand new remake to their classic with a live band. Scorpio, you know, you have what it takes to reach the top professionally, and now it's time to start making some serious waves on the career front. The energy and enthusiasm you bring to your work will be rewarded with the recognition at the highest level. Excuse me while I dig out an eye booger. I gotta go home, take a shower, and scrub up. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius. You will be even more adventurous than usual over the coming week, especially on Wednesday. Wednesday, Sag Gang. Wednesday, mark it on your calendar. When the moon is new in the fiery Leo. Just remember that while you may be special, you are not a superhero who can never be hurt. Sounds kind of ominous. Capricorn, you may be concerned that a project you were involved in likely to turn profit, but be smart and give it a bit more time. The approaching new moon could lead to a breakthrough that not only makes you happy, but could earn you some money. Aquarius, a relationship that has not been going well in recent weeks can still be mended, but you must be prepared to share some of the blame if you are willing to compromise the next few days. It could see a significant change for the better. Pisces, work-related matters are under excellent stars, and if you are prepared to give 100% over the coming weeks, the universe will reward you in ways you might not have expected. No matter how many times you failed in the past, you will succeed now. That sounds like a fact. Aries, you rarely need encouragement to try something exciting, but approaching new moon will give you added boost of momentum and motivation. Just in case, creative activities are under wonderful stars, so go all out and make a name for yourself. Taurus, the Mighty Bull. Guys, you can check out the Mighty Bull on Facebook right now. Just type in the Mighty Bull. What I like about his channel is he's very diverse. You can see clips from all of your favorite YouTubers, including me. He's got Action Kid on there, Safat, Carla, the whole spectrum. He does them all. So if you want to join the bull hunt and send your pictures in, you too can be a member of the Mighty Bull fam. Mighty Bull. Taurus, for all the Tauruses out there, the more others demand an explanation for your recent behavior, the more you will tell them to mind their own business. You are in no mood to make excuses, and anyone who disagrees with that won't be a friend or a colleague much longer. Gemini, the upcoming new moon will encourage you to let your hair down and have a good time. The more friends and loved ones that you say need to start acting responsible, the more you will unlock the overly serious approach in life. And the last one, Cancer. The message of the stars are coming this week, and you must hold on to things that no longer read to those kind of houses. Fortunate things. I used to be able to read so fast. Can't do it no more. The message of the stars is counted. The message of the stars for the coming week is that you must not hold on to things you no longer need, even if they cost you a fortune to buy. The truth is, you don't need much in the way of possessions to get the best of life. You don't need much to get the best of life. Let's do birthdays. The first birthday I am not going to celebrate. It's Fidel Castro. I don't care for the man. I don't like him. I don't care for him. Fidel Castro. How about Annie Oakley? Annie Oakley is a woman pioneer. She used to be a sharpshooter who starred with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. She could consistently shoot a playing card edge on the over 27 meters. Someone figure out what a damn meter is. Her story has been adapted to a musical, Annie Get Your Gun. Also plenty of movies and books and stories told about her. DeMarcus Cousins, basketball player, I don't know. Alfred Hitchcock. Now, I had a Hitchcock, but that was back in college, and I went to the doctor and got rid of it. So, if you have a Hitchcock, hey girl, Alfred Hitchcock, considered one of the greatest directors of all time. I like some of his stuff, not all of it. Some of it plays a little dry for me. He's a Leo. First sign's a Leo. Iconic director known for a master of suspense. Psycho, great movie. Rear Window, great movie. Dial M for Murder, great movie. The Birds, Great movie. I can't hate it. He directed over 50 films, and his work continues to circulate through film circles and classic movie channels. When he was 5 years old, his father sent him to the police station to be locked up for 5 minutes for behaving poorly. When he got home, after leaving the police station, he murdered his father. I made that up. I made that part up. Let's see who else we got today. I don't know none of these people. Let's do, I gotta run, guys, so we'll do the deaths, famous deaths. We don't celebrate your deaths unless it's Hitler. Famous deaths. Let's see who we got here. Florence Nightingale. Now, everybody knows the name Florence Nightingale, but what the hell did she do? I don't know. Anybody know this one? Where's Ambrose when you need him? Celebrated British social reformer and statistician, who is considered the founder of modern nursing. Did you know that? You didn't know that. Later on in life, she worked in the India studies effective of sanitation. Julia Child. Anybody know who Julia Child is? Julia Child had a cooking show. My dad loved the cooking shows. I used to watch him. He would watch a guy named Yan Can Cook. He loved Yan Can Cook. But Julia Child ran a quick second to her. She's an American chef. I didn't think she was American. She looked very British. Who brought a love of French cuisine to TV viewers throughout her show, The French Chef, which aired from 1963 to 1970. She also wrote a famous cookbook, Mastering the Art of French Cooking. Then she did a porn, The Art of French Kissing. That was horrible. I apologize. That wasn't funny. Mickey Mantle. I have a great Mickey Mantle story. Mickey Mantle, considered one of the greatest. Not a crazy guy. Legendary New York Yankee who hit 536 career home runs. He could have done a lot more. He had some serious injuries. He was also a severe alcoholic. The year was 1993. A friend of mine, Phil Baker, came to New York to visit me and my girlfriend at the time, Shelby. And we just walking around. And we walked over by Central Park on 59th Street, and there's the Mickey Mantle restaurant. We walk inside, and the lady says, it's like 9:45 or 10 o'clock, and it doesn't open for a half hour. The lady goes, I'm sorry, folks, we're not opening for another half hour. You can come back then. I said, oh, great. We start walking out the door, and I turned around as a joke, and I said to her, can you tell Mick that Bob came in? He'll be really disappointed if he missed it. Oh, hold on, sir. He's in the back. I go, what the hell? She goes, do you want to meet him? Yeah. Me, Shelby, Bill Baker, walk back there. He's sitting at a table. Mickey Mantle. Now, he's not my idol. He was my dad's idol. But the idol of millions of young boys who grew up watching baseball, 50s, 60s, and 70s. And I walk back there, he's just sitting there. He's got a big-ass bottle of scotch and a drink there. He's got 2 or 3 like businessmen around the table. He's got a stack of postcards this big. And he just looks up, he goes, name? And the postcards are these really beautiful Mickey Mantle paintings of him standing in the dugout with a baseball bat over it. I go, Mel, because that's my dad's name. To Mel, best wishes, Mickey Mantle. Beautiful penmanship, blue Sharpie. And then he got one for my friend Phil Baker, who got it for his friend that owned a bar. And then I decided to be greedy. I go, can I get one for me too, sir? Name? Bob. And then I fell on some hard times and I sold it for $500 on eBay. I still had the Mel. It's either Mel or Melvin. I still have that one. And I'd like to sell it. Anybody, if you know anybody named Mel, like to sell it. Anyways, Mickey Mantle passed away. God bless him. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I loved him. One of my favorite wrestlers. He was part of the Hart Foundation. Jim Neidhart, he was one of the British Bulldogs along with the Dynamite Kid. He died in 2018. H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells was the famous author. World's this guy was no joke when it came to science fiction. Brian Adams, another famous wrestler. Guys, if you want to really, if you're not doing something today, you want to really trip out, type in dead wrestlers. It's insane. A list will come up with 5,000-6,000 names on there. It'll be all the wrestlers who died. And it'll say stuff like Haystack Calhoun died at the age of 44, massive heart attack. Adrian Adonis, Junkyard Dog, died of car accident. Most of them are going to be in their 30s and 40s. Very few reach the status of a Roddy Piper who dies when he's 60 or 70. They all died because of the cardiovascular, the heart attacks, because of it's a very rough life. You're on the road 300 days out of the year, and you do 3 or 4 shows back to back without a day off. And you drive. Most of them would drive. You got a show tonight in Tallahassee. Tomorrow you're in Wisconsin. Let's go. And now they fly everywhere because it's $1 billion business. But back then they would get in a station wagon and they drive. So they take pills to go to sleep and pills to get up. And if you really want to spend a couple hours in shock, type in dead wrestlers. I've done it several times and I'm shocked every time. I'm just going around the dial. Phil Rizzuto. I had a Phil Rizzuto book. My dad got me an autographed Phil Rizzuto scooter, they called him. Phil Rizzuto was a 5-time Major League All-Star with the New York Yankees. He played 13 seasons, won 7 championships. Phil Rizzuto. I sold it on eBay. I also sold my Yogi Berra autograph book. I sold my Walter Payton jersey, a game-worn jersey, Walter Payton. I actually gave away my Joe Namath stuff. When my dad died, I had no interest at all anymore of any of the collecting, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cards, and I gave it all away. I saved some of my Muhammad Ali stuff and gave the rest away. Guys, that's it. What a show. It's a shame that only 50 people were here, but you 50 that were here, you can tell your grandkids that you were there the day when Boogie Bob did his worst show. Did his worst show ever. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I ask you all to be kind and loving to each other, be good to yourself because you deserve it. And if you need me, I'm going to go home, take a shower, scrub up my ball, and look all handsome. I got shaved. I'll put some little dye in my beard, change this shirt, and I think we're going to Dave & Buster's. Me and my girlfriend. I think it'd be much easier if I just came out as gay. I gotta take no guy to Dave & Buster's. Next time you see me, guys, I will be outed as gay. No more girls in my life. I hate them. They're yucky. They're yucky. Love you all, except you yucky girls. Yuck. Let's talk again real soon. God bless you. Bye, Treat. Thank you for dropping by. RJ, you're the man as always. RJ, I thank you for always being in my comments, saying that I'm the man. You're so much better than, Maria. Maybe she's going to say she's not coming. Maybe she'll say she's been watching and she's mad at me. Hi, babe. You're getting on the train right now? Do you have plans? Huh? Applebee's? Now you're talking my language. They got all you can eat boneless wings, I think. So, babe, I'm gonna go home and shower. And I'd like, you're bringing your daughter? We're going to Five Below. She's getting 2 toys from Uncle Bob. All right, 2 toys. It's a double whammy. All right, and you're getting a toy too. All right, you're getting Bob Jr. I'll talk to you later. All right. At least something good's going my way. We're going to Applebee's. I told her earlier I saw a commercial last night for all you can eat boneless wings at Applebee's for $12. Now, I don't even know if I like boneless wings. I also, in New York, they have this thing where you'll see a commercial, it'll say, guys, Whoppers, $3 a piece. You can go get 3 for $8 right now. And you go, and the Burger King says, oh yeah, we're not participating in New York. I got a feeling that's what's going to happen at Applebee's. But Five Below, if you guys don't know, it's a store where everything's $5 or below. They have a couple $12 items, but Five Below, I take her daughters there, give them $10, they go buy 2 toys, they feel like big shots. I will talk to you again real soon. Please be kind and loving. Check out some of the videos I just posted if you like some hip-hop concerts. Also, Rev just put up a video of a $89 guitar that I am crazy about. I will talk to you guys again. God bless you. Thank you for making me the number 67 show in Helsinki. I appreciate it.